Hi loves, welcome back. This is a brand new week. We are looking at the 10th to the whatever date. I haven't done my research. I haven't counted. But yeah, for the next from Monday through Sunday, let's see where's the energies for this upcoming week. All right, so I have a new deck this week. I'm pretty sure it ain't gonna stress me out. I just realized I don't have any incense, but that's fine. We work with what we have. All right, Spirit guys, what's the message for the collective for this brand new week? Give me one card for each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then one card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. May all messages be for the highest good of all involved with harm to none. Ashe, so it is. Amen. No reverse cards, please. What's the message for Monday? Monday, the 10th of November. What's the energies for Monday, the 10th of November, 2025, Spirit guides? One card for Monday. I said one card. They gave me two. Queen of Swords. I said what I said. Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Okay. Give me one card for Tuesday, please. Give me one card for Tuesday, please, Spirit guides. Tuesday, the 11th of November. Thank you. Page of Cups. Give me one. Wednesday is the moon. Give me one card for Thursday, the 13th of November. One card for Thursday. What's the energy for Thursday for the collective, Spirit guys? Thank you. Two cards. We taking what's on top, the Seven of Pentacles. We have Temperance coming out. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, please. The 14th, 15th, and 16th of November, please. What's the energies for the collective? One card, please. Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune. All right. Normally, I would only take one card, the card that came out on top, which is the Queen of Swords. But because the Queen of Swords came out with the Ace of Swords, I feel like if this is a message. All right. I will bear in mind that Temperance came out for Thursday. I will bear that in mind when I'm reading the message. Bottom of the deck is the Tower. We have the Seven of Wands, top of the deck. And at the heart is the Ace of Wands. Under that is Strength. And on the other side of that is the Knight of Pentacles. All right, let me take out Temperance so that I don't forget. Right, so supporting your reading is the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Tower. Big changes underneath the surface of this week. Whatever is happening is to lead to some change. What does not serve, what is not supportive, what is not strong, what can't hold up the foundation, the structures of whatever it is that you are thinking about, it's going to come down. But I don't feel like, I mean, the Ace of Wands is right next to it. So it's one thing goes down, one thing leaves, something else comes to fill its place. Pretty much. All right, so Monday's energy is the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So there is a need to be honest, to be truthful, to speak up when you need to stand on what you say. The Queen of Swords is moving from a place of wisdom. She has become the Queen of Swords because of all the BS that she has experienced at some point in time in her existence. And now there's no holding back. So there is either you are embodying the energy of the Queen of Swords, or there's somebody in your life who's coming to you with some realness, some truth. Okay? Tuesday's energy, we have the Page of Cups. So whatever is being said on Monday, it might feel a little bit harsh. It might feel a little bit, well, excuse me, type of vibe, but it's coming from a place of love. And it's allowing you now to move forward from a solid place. So maybe the Queen of Swords energy is what's bringing the Tower moment. It's like this realization. Maybe the Queen of Swords is just life happening, right? We have the Page of Cups for Tuesday's energy. So a message coming in that's going to soothe you. That was a reality check, but I get it. I understand why all of this is happening. It had to, I really had to take stock of whatever was happening so that I could be open to receiving something good. There's a message that's going to make you happy. You might inspect it a bit. It might seem like just drips at the minute, but it's the beginning of something beautiful. Perhaps the Page of Cups is what's bringing the energy of the Ace of Wands. Okay. Wednesday, we have the moon. So what you see might not be what it is. You might be a little bit nervous or anxious about a situation. There might be revelations. This might be a time for you to release. Maybe this is also supporting your Tower moment. The moon is now waning. We just had a full moon, so we're now getting, there's less and less light being shone on the moon. This is a time where we do cord cuttings, like protection work, cleansing work. I mean, we always doing cleansing and protection, right? But as the moon is getting, there's less and less light, this is the time for releasing. So as we release and we cut cords, then we come in and we fill all of that energy, fill that void, sorry, with healing, with cleansing, with protection, because you don't want to bring back in negative energies that you just spent time getting rid of. The moon, I'm not sure which sign the moon will be in by the time we get to Wednesday. It was in Gemini on Friday. Gemini, Cancer, Leo. The moon might be in Leo by the time we get to Wednesday. I'll put a note regardless. But this is a time to trust your intuition. This is a time to really connect with your inner knowing and self. This is on Wednesday, which is the day of communication. So perhaps you are doing some divination. Maybe you're meditating more. There's a need to tap into your sense of your spirituality on Wednesday. And there is a need, hydration just popped in my head. There is a need to maybe balance your sacral chakras at the minute. It's about being receptive for Wednesday. All right. Thursday's energy is the Seven of Pentacles. And as I said, Temperance came up with it. So this might be a day, and it's interesting because Thursday is ruled by Jupiter and Temperance is Sagittarius's card, and Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. And also, Jupiter is the planet of entrepreneurs and business and all of this, right? So, and your money and expanding your money. Jupiter is a great benefic. It's all about expansion. So it's interesting that on Thursday there's this energy of counting your pennies, counting your pounds, your dollars, and it's an abacus that's in the image. So there's some counting happening. There is a message coming through about not necessarily maybe being a bit frugal. Maybe it's about being a little bit more balanced. For those who kind of hold on to money and are afraid of spending, that's coming from a lack mindset. Of course you have to budget. Of course you need to stay within your budget, of course. But money likes to move as well. So maybe it's a message about balancing. If you spend too much, maybe it's about bringing some balance into that and setting a budget, right? So however this message relates to whomever, however it works, right? But there's also this message of, will my money grow? Will I get more? Is this work that I'm doing paying off? Is this dedication and this consistency paying off? And it is. Because Temperance, this is a healing card. This could also be a message about balancing spirituality and practicality. So it's not only doing the work, but it's also having a solid spiritual foundation. So whether it's maintaining your spiritual hygiene, your spiritual routines, your mindset, law of assumption, all of these things. So it's not just the work, the physical work, but it's also the spiritual work that needs to come into balance. 7 of Pentacles, keep going. It might feel as if you like climbing up a steep hill and it's all for naught. Keep going. Take a break. Don't give up. All right, so that's Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is beautiful. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So how many? We got 3 major cards this week. 4 major cards. If we count Temperance, the Moon, Temperance, the Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune. So as we move into the weekend, you questioning what do I need to do? When will these clients come in? When will this money look good? When will I get the support I need? When will my whatever come in? Investment or a loan approval or traction with your social media, whatever it is. Wheel of Fortune comes in to show you that life loves to surprise you. So when you are at that moment of giving up, when that Tower moment hits, and then the Ace of Wands comes in, after you've been thinking that you out in the wilderness for however long and nothing is happening, that is Wheel of Fortune energy. Right now, the wheel is up. You are in a lucky time this weekend. If you are looking to buy a lottery ticket, go, spend money at a casino, there's some level of luck happening. Of course, gamble responsibly, but some of you can be very lucky in that way. Where the wheel of life might have seemed as if you were down and out, there is luck coming in. The wheel is turning in your favor. This is beautiful. It's a beautiful way to end the week. And yeah, so that is the overview of this week. If you are interested in getting me going more in depth on this reading, I have 4 oracle decks and another tarot deck that I might use to clarify some of these cards. If you're interested, join this Stay Well Moonchild or Sacred Circle tier. If not, and this is the end of the road, have a beautiful week. Thanks for being here. Bye, my loves.